Is forcing children to learn to read and write early harmful? Welcome, dear parents, to today's program. One common question that many of you often wonder is, should children learn to read and write before entering first grade? Many parents believe that enrolling their children in early learning programs, practicing writing, and teaching them to read beforehand will boost their confidence. But is that truly beneficial? Today, we'll explore whether pressuring children to learn literacy skills too early could unintentionally take away their childhood and cause unwanted psychological effects. We'll discover that turning early learning into a mini first grade experience is not only unnecessary but may even be harmful. Instead, the best way to help children confidently begin their educational journey is to combine learning with play, every day. Together with their parents. Let's get started. Your child's childhood. Don't take away their time to play. So why is early reading and writing not recommended? Let's take a closer look at the golden stage of development between the ages of 4 and 5. At this age, a child's world is filled with colorful play and endless discovery. Before the age of 6, children are not truly ready to sit still for long periods. Their little hands are not yet dexterous enough to skillfully control a pen to form letters. It's no coincidence that age 6 is considered the appropriate time to officially begin formal schooling. By then, children have developed sufficiently in terms of personality, physical coordination, mental readiness, and fine motor skills. Starting too early can be harmful in many ways. Children may lose valuable opportunities to strengthen their bodies through play, develop essential life skills, refine their hand coordination, and build cognitive focus. As parents, we often underestimate the importance of play and inadvertently rob our children of this vital experience. In reality, play is not only a right but a golden opportunity for holistic development, intellectually, physically, and emotionally, equipping them with a solid foundation for the exciting world of primary school. Early literacy. More harm than good for writing and learning habits. Beyond missing out on play, early academics can directly affect essential early life skills. For instance, early writing may harm a child's handwriting and posture. If a child's hand muscles aren't ready, forcing them to write can result in sloppy handwriting. Worse still, once these poor habits are formed, they are much harder to correct later than teaching a child to write at the proper age. Young children often struggle to concentrate, so during study time, they may be more prone to distraction or misbehavior. These unintended consequences can form poor study habits and create frustration for both parents and teachers. When adults feel powerless, they may react with anger, scolding, or even punishment. This only increases a child's fear of learning, creating a negative cycle that's hard to break. Psychological burden of being forced to learn early. The consequences extend beyond handwriting and habits. More concerning is the deep psychological impact on children forced to study before they're ready. Being pushed into structured academics too soon can lead to stress, discomfort, and even resentment. If children struggle with unfamiliar skills and lessons, they may feel discouraged and develop a poor self-image, leading to a fear of learning. Another issue arises when children have already been introduced to first-grade material before school starts. They may become bored, thinking, "I've already learned this," or overconfident, "I know it all already," leading to inattentiveness in class. Furthermore, having a mix of students with varying levels of prior knowledge makes it difficult for teachers to manage the class effectively. Teachers often prefer working with students who all start from the same level, eager, curious, and ready to learn, so they can follow a structured, step-by-step curriculum. Thus, early learning may unintentionally create difficulties for both children and teachers. Preparing for first grade. What should children learn? At this point, many parents might ask, so should children learn anything before first grade? The answer is yes, but how they learn is what truly matters. First, We need to agree on a clear principle. Children need to be equipped with foundational knowledge and skills to prepare for first grade. Not to master the entire curriculum in advance. Children should explore and understand their surroundings. Begin learning about relationships outside the family. And be encouraged to dream and imagine the future. They should also learn basic self-protection and safety skills. Familiarizing them with letters, numbers, and simple math concepts can be helpful. And one often overlooked yet crucial ability is learning to take care of themselves. Because in first grade, there won't be a caregiver tending to every need. In short, children need thoughtful, age-appropriate guidance from their parents. With love and creativity, any parent can find ways to support their child in learning through play and playing through learning, effectively and joyfully. A confident start. Equipping your child for first grade. So, what exactly can parents do to prepare their children for first grade without teaching the actual curriculum ahead of time? Here are some practical, at-home strategies. Foster self-discipline. Help your child get used to sitting at a desk for short periods, 10 to 15 minutes at a time. Assign small tasks with time limits, like coloring a page in 10 minutes. Promote independence. Teach your child to dress themselves, feed themselves, use the bathroom alone, and organize their own clothes and school supplies. These skills build confidence in unfamiliar environments. Talk with your child frequently. Discuss school, teachers, and the new friends they'll meet. Share the joys of learning and listen to their dreams. These conversations are essential for emotional readiness. Teach time awareness. Show your child how to read a clock. Set time limits for games. Or have races to complete small tasks. Helping them grasp the concept of time. Explore shapes and objects. Identify everyday items around the house. This TV is a rectangle. This bowl is a circle, and turn it into a game of finding circles and squares. Practice sorting. Help your child classify animals, vehicles, toys, books, by size, color, shape, function, or even the number of legs or wheels. This strengthens logic and vocabulary. Read stories daily. Reading aloud helps build vocabulary and print awareness. Point to each word as you read. Say, fish. Point to the word, fish, and show a picture. This builds natural associations between words and meanings. Build fine motor skills. Let your child color, trace letters, sculpt with clay, or cut and paste paper crafts. These activities strengthen hand coordination for writing later on. Count everything. Count bowls at the dinner table, people in the family, or passing cars. This everyday math builds familiarity with numbers in a natural, fun way. As we can see, pushing children to learn to read and write before first grade might ease parental anxiety for the moment. But it doesn't truly benefit the child's long-term learning journey. Instead of racing ahead, the most important thing parents can do is prepare their child mentally and emotionally, fostering joy and excitement for that first step into the world of school. That is the most valuable preparation, one that builds confidence and a lifelong love of learning.